Deal with its declared fentanyl emergency. And that includes closing a pair of bottle drops where the city says users and dealers congregate. Brandon Thompson joins us live with what comes next. Brandon?
Yeah, we heard from all three governments a part of the 90-day fentanyl emergency the city, county, and state declared a month ago now. And what the leaders from the Unified Command said that represent each government is that coordination between the city, state, and county is the main goal of this declaration. That's as we've spoken to community leaders who say that that's not enough. And by the way, that coordination, it should have happened years ago. So on those two bottle drop locations that are closing, it's the one at the Safeway in downtown at 11th in Southwest Jefferson and the one at the Plaid Pantry that's just a few blocks away. They say that's to address the bottle to cash to fentanyl pill cycle police have seen at bottle drops. On the goal of this emergency being better communication, City Representative Mike Myers says that will allow the three governments to leverage resources, better coordination, collect public health and law enforcement data, find gaps in housing and treatment, and develop another 90-day plan to improve the three governments' response to the crisis. What actions have been taken in the last 30 days part of this emergency?
The goal of this emergency is to coordinate the effort and build a common strategy so we can augment those results and we can start driving down the drug addiction issues that we're seeing on the streets of Portland.
One of our charters from the governor, the chair, and the mayor was to work on those various silos of information and to synthesize that.
I think in our response, what you're hearing and seeing is us starting to weave together what we need to treat fentanyl addiction, which is a combination of housing and treatment.
So there is an acknowledgement from the Unified Command that shutting down two of the bottle drops will move the problems to other locations. Their answers, and we dive more into that coming up tonight at 4, 5, and 6 on KOIN 6 News. So there will also be a dashboard with law enforcement and public health data posted online, part of this emergency. Dr. Jennifer Vine says her hope is that in 1 year's time, you'll start to see, and the community will start to see, some of the addiction statistics start to reversing in a more positive direction. Live at City Headquarters, Brandon Thompson, KOIN 6 News.
Yeah, hopefully so, Brandon. We work near that Safeway downtown, and there are a lot of problems around there right now. Thank you.